Welcome back, everybody. We are still here at Kame House this summer, and this is episode. I'm here. I'm, of course, Meelz. I am here with LJ himself. LJ, what's up?
How's it going, guys? I just want to, before we start, I want to apologize to the listeners for last week. We were too young and turned.
We'll get to that. Let me get to it. Let me set it up. Let me set it up.
All right.
Of course, we also have 80 in the building. 80, what's up?
Yeah, I'm also sorry.
We're here, nonetheless, this week to talk about one of the most prominent arcs in Naruto Shippuden. Shippuden.
Mm-hmm.
Get me right.
Shit pudding.
Shippuden.
Yeah.
Shit pudding.
You keep saying yeah, and I saying two of them.
I said because it's a lag, but Shippuden.
Okay.
It really don't matter for real.
Okay. Well,
None of this.
You know what? I try to be culturally, sensitive to all these things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be Shippuden. Akatsuki. I butchered Akatsuki in the first fucking episode like many times, but nonetheless, we are here to talk about Naruto. But before we have to do this, of course, I want to talk about how you guys enjoyed your weekend last weekend, because lo behold me, and knowing this is happening, and I'm just sitting there in the group chat, super FOMO, no one's saying anything. Everybody's probably having a good time. It was definitely the Squidward meme of me sitting in my house while everyone else is playing outside. Because I'm like, why isn't anyone saying anything? Why isn't anyone sharing any pictures? Did they even go? Like, what's going on here? I was so confused. And then I just get one message. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to record the episode this week. And I was just like, okay, I guess. must be fun. Like, it must be a good time. How did last weekend go for everybody? Other than baseball teams, apparently, because
Yeah, listen.
It was a weekend of dominance, apparently.
All I'm saying is, I already knew what was gonna happen, but that I was just there for vibes. That was it.
Oh man! So last weekend was in Atlanta. That was my first time being in Atlanta as an adult. So. Went, saw my family. For me, it was more relaxing and chill. Like, I actually got to like sleep in, like wasn't doing too much. Ate at some good spots. I was hanging with my god brother and met all his friends. And
did you eat anything like you hadn't eaten before?
Nah, it wasn't like that. I didn't get the things that I actually wanted.
Sure.
But I did end up getting some good food. So I was like, okay, that's fine.
Good. That's good.
But no, it was a fun time, man. Fun, relaxing time. It was a good trip, getaway for a little bit. Linked up with AD and Jay on Sunday for the game, and then we went and saw Superman after, where we had the funniest experience in a theater. I've never had a movie lag in a movie theater before, but this is the first time a movie has actually lagged and just stopped in the theater
for like a good 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, like literally just stopped. Like it's literally just skipping for a good 5 minutes, and me, AD, like we're in there bantering loud. As soon as it stopped, like, we're like, "What the hell?" Like, oh my god! Like Jay is going crazy. I'll go. AD is going. Like, it was such a funny moment.
Was it a packed theater?
It was pretty packed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, but no, it was great. Listen, Yankees, they pulled out 2 dubs in a 3-game series. Won the series. Really popped my shit Saturday night. Being around a bunch of Braves fans. Braves had a nice little lead. He's just like, look, Yankee fan. Like, he's like showing the phone in my face. I'm like, it's okay. Like, I told them, I said, your lead is going to be gone in the 7th and we're going to win the game. And I called it. 7th, we tied it up. And then the 9th, the spirit of Reggie Jackson. Listen, the spirit of Reggie Jackson. Shout out to Trent Grisham. Nothing but, no gloves, just mustache and manpower. That's all it is with Trent Grisham. Hit hit that grand slam in the ninth, and then Yankees take the dub, and then obviously we went on Sunday, and once Aaron Judge's first at bat was a home run, I kind of knew what kind of type of day it was going to be.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was literally going to the concession stand. It's the bottom of the top of the first. All you hear is. I'm like, yep, I know what type of day this is going to be.
Well, listen. Let me just get a couple extra things from the concession stand now that we're going to be here. I'm glad y'all had such a good time, man. This was good. It's always great to be around family and really bond with everybody. Of course, I had major FOMO. I've been wanting to go to Atlanta for a very long time, actually. I just can't go. I am... how can I?
No, we talked about how we're going to end up getting you on a plane or something. I'm going to have to just like tranquilize you.
The plane isn't the problem. Not right now. The more problem is like just financially unable to go. Like, I would love to go, there's more than one way to get there, but I would love to go. It's just, we're
going to find a way. We're going to find
unless it has to do with me, unless something has to do with me living, I'm not paying for it currently. Unless I need something to live, I can't pay for it. Food, yeah, I can do that. Manga, potentially, you know what I'm saying? But other things, electronics, light bill, phone bill, yeah, I can do that. If it's other than that, I can't really do luxuries right now. But we're gonna figure that out, hopefully sooner than later.
Atlanta's a really cool place. So, like, shout out to Atlanta. I learned a lot about the city in terms of
the airport
culturally, and yes, the shitty airport.
It's not that bad.
I mean, it really ain't that bad. I found a crazy loophole at the airport, but it's just so big, and it's so loud, and it's so it's a lot of moving parts, especially coming from the Minneapolis airport, where as soon as you step off the plane, it's so quiet in there. Like, you could hear a pin drop. Like, everybody's like walking in silence. Like, everyone's kind of just... Atlanta airport, it's like as soon as I stepped off, it sounded like the club. I was just like, Jesus. Of course. Why is it so loud in there? No,
Travis Porter meeting you at your fucking gate.
Yeah, listen. But no, it was great to be down there. Like I said, first time as an adult, and seeing the art scene down there, which is way more prevalent than I thought it was. And the fact that they put so much time and energy into it. We went to a lounge that night, and just being in an Atlanta club with hearing Atlanta music like that. I know, but seeing how important it was to them, and seeing everyone word for word rap these what I would consider a deep cut, so it was just really cool to experience that. I think that's my favorite thing about traveling, is that for a moment in time, you're really immersed into a completely different culture. Atlanta culture is completely different than New York, and there are all these other places, and you get to see so much. So shout out to Atlanta, man. Great city.
Hey man, 80's just I just live here, bro. I don't know.
Born and raised, man. Listen,
nothing. He's not impressed by anything.
Yeah.
He's whatever. Who cares?
The only hack I had this week was my Starbucks order, where, thankfully I know the people at Starbucks at this point, because I'm there multiple times a week, every week. So I know where my crew is going to be there. I ordered, I went in there and I said, can I just get half lemonade, half water? And she's like, half lemonade, half water. I'm like, yeah, I want because the way they be sugaring shit down, I'm too old for the super sugar shit. But the way they be adding crazy sugar to everything, I'm just like, nah. So I was like, let me get half lemonade, half water. So what the girl did for me, believe it or not, she held me down crazy. Let me tell you how crazy she held me down, bro. She ordered me water and then added lemonade. Now, if you add lemonade to something, it's only 65 cents. If you order water, it is free. So what I paid for the whole lemonade was 65 cents.
That's lit. Shout out to her.
She was like, oh, I was just like, girl, ring me up. And she was just like, she rang me up and got the lemonade and everything. And I was like, listen, come on, man.
Talk about it.
So that's my hack for the week. Try it. I don't know if it'll work.
Report back. We need
It'll
to see
definitely
the
won't.
results.
It definitely won't. But report it. It's like, yeah, can I get water? Yeah, just add, with the just drop a
With
lemonade.
a splash of lemonade.
Splash of lemonade in there.
I can't lie though. You are right. Their lemonade be mad.
Yeah, when they add a lemonade to anything, it takes it to a whole fucking new sugary universe. It is incredible. With that said, we don't have much anime news this week. There isn't much that happened this week. Of course, the movies are still coming out. The video game stuff. We thought about doing Mount Silver this week. Pat and I. But when they only revealed one mega, I said, all right, Pat, we'll report back in a couple months. Like, I was not. And the Mega Dragonite. Thoughts on Mega Dragonite for anyone who's
just not a bad design. I like it, The shiny will be the one that looks like Dragonair, because it's a Dragonair-like design.
Well, they already got they got the shiny color palette for. I can't imagine them. Well, actually, they could probably change the color palette for Dragonite. All right, whatever. Yeah, it definitely could. Because Dragonite's shiny color palette is like green. They used to do this thing back in the day. I'm not sure if you're aware of it. Where shinies for generations, I think 1 through 4, the things that made them shiny was they just reversed the color.
Mm-hmm.
And so everything blue would be pink. And everything orange would be green, and everything essentially black would be white, or red would be blue. Like, they just reversed the color palette, so it wasn't like a major thing. And it wasn't until after Gen 4 they actually decided to start taking shiny seriously and actually making them unique color variations. But I'm looking forward to it. Pokemon's opening an attraction park, Poke Park Kanto, opens in Tokyo. They really are trying to expand tourism to Japan, because why the fuck? I guess we wouldn't have a Poke Park here, but like, why the fuck not? I don't know. I would love to go one day, so who knows? And that would be the main reason I go. Let's see. Is there any other thing? Of course, that fucking manga ended. Well, actually, a couple mangas ended. I think Vinland Saga also ended, didn't it? Yeah, Vinland Saga.
Damn. We've never touched Vinland Saga. Did we?
I've never seen it.
That might be
nor
something.
I don't. I'll put it on the list. People told me great things about it. So it's definitely on the list.
It's good. It's slow, and not in a bad way, but it's slow because it's just like a real story. But it's like the action and like the story is great.
It's that epic boy to man journey.
Yeah, it's that real Vinland Saga would be a great movie. I'll say that.
Okay, I heard you. And then, of course, Kaiju number 8 mangas ended. Here's the moment where you guys can speak for yourselves in terms of what happened with this episode. It was supposed to come out last week.
Too young and turned, baby.
Yeah,
hey man,
we're too young and turned. That's it. No, it will come. You might, so me and AD we'll figure out. Maybe give y'all a 2-for-1er next week.
Yeah, but, I mean, it wasn't really a grand ending, but it ended. It sure did. It ended.
Do you feel that Kaiju? Okay, this is something I feel we can get into if we do the actual episode. But do you feel that Kaiju number 8 overachieved?
I thought it came in a period where manga was really, really booming, and I think that's why it got a majority of its attention. So I do think it actually overachieved. I think if it hadn't come out the same time as when Chainsaw Man, JJK, MHA, every Dragon Ball thing was rocking, like really, really rocking. And mind you, it dropped what year did Kaiju number 8 drop? Had to be like
2020.
Yeah. So it came out as everything was rocking. Even, I mean, it popped out right after Demon Slayer ended, like right after. So everyone was looking for a new replacement for whatever it was anyway. So I think it overachieved in a sense. I don't think, just based on its ending, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. It left the door open for something to happen, like Kaiju number, I won't say number 9, but Kaiju number 8 part 2 or whatever it is. But realistically, yeah, it's one of them. So it's like it left the door open, but you know, just my thoughts, I think it did overachieve. But you know, we'll see how it goes. The story was very surface level. The anime is pretty good. The anime has a really good animation budget currently. I'm watching that, Dr. Stone, Gachiakuta. What else am I watching? I fucking watched something else the other day. And let me turn on this thing. Watch that, Kaiju number 8, Dr. Stone, and something else. Something else I can't remember, but I watched something else. Oh, I didn't even start Dandadan yet, so I gotta start that. Oh, and fucking, the worst part is about this shit? Sakamoto Days comes out on Mondays now. Mondays are the worst days for me to remember anything. Like, I don't remember when it comes out, so I've probably missed the first like 2-3 episodes at this point. But it is what it is. I assume full thoughts from you guys will be coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full thoughts soon.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into the full thoughts of this one Naruto Shippuden.
But now, Asuma is dead.
Just what are you getting at here?
Only the truth.
Will you shut your mouth? All this talking is making me sick. Say what you want. I'm still nothing but a useless coward.
You're wrong.
What do you want from me?
Let it out, boy. All of the anger, the sadness, and the fear, everything that's brewing inside of you, you've got to let it go. It all starts from there, son. Remember, I'll be here for you.
We are talking about the Akatsuki Suppression mission, which is the third major arc in the part 2 of the series. So this is probably the earliest. We've done the Pain arc. So now we're doing the Akatsuki Suppression arc. But I kind of want to catch people up to what the hell has been happening in Shippuden so far. So I'm going to do it in the very, layman's terms. And 80, you can keep me right in terms of like, am I actually right about this stuff?
Yeah.
So Shippuden, essentially, the idea is the Akatsuki are trying to take over the world, and all the other villages are trying to stop them in some way or another. They're trying to capture all of the tailed beasts. And actually in this arc, they reveal their big like money making like scheme. They're like things that they would be charged a Rico for. But they're trying to they reveal the entire theme, but it starts out with them going after Gaara. And so the Leaf Village pops up in the first village. Like, hey, you can't take Gaara, but they take Gaara anyway. And they use various tactics to stall them while they, suck out his, tailed beast. Pause. So they managed to accomplish that. Shout out to the Akatsuki getting things done. We love a villain group that gets things done. You just can't be a villain group that just gets thwarted, repeatedly, not like Team Rocket or anything like that. They're also on the mission to find Sasuke. So in the second arc, they're like, yo, we got to find Sasuke. But then because of the first arc and the damage that Kakashi suffered, he is out. So they replace him with this other guy. What the fuck is his name?
Yamato.
Yamato. So they replace him with Yamato, and they also replace Sasuke with Sai. Sai's kind of weird, in the sense of like
he wears a bralette.
Yeah. Let's kick it off there. Like, why? So Naruto
is like crop top. Like that's a full blown like,
Also, he's pale.
That's a Skims top.
I don't want to judge people based off their skin color, but the other nigga that looks like you is evil. So I have questions. You know what I'm saying?
So he powders that on, or you think he just really lacking sun? Because he be outside.
He was lacking sun for a good little minute. He
don't ever come back. He got the Skims. He got the Skims set on. No sunlight, pale skin.
But apparently, Sai is this double agent, low key, and he's working for Danzo. Danzo is what would you equate Danzo to being? Danzo's as we call, a sketchy character in every sense of the word in this show.
He is Elon Musk. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that for real. But
yes. Shit. Go ahead, man. It's already out there in the ether now. Danzo is Elon Musk. And that's what you need to know. That's pretty good. So obviously he's trying to, Danzo wants to become, I feel like he also wants to rule stuff. Like, am I bugging? Like, what does he want to rule, lady?
So eventually he becomes like a temporary replacement for the Hokage in the arc after Pain.
Right.
Because he does eventually want to become like the full Hokage and take over.
But, then shit goes bad for him.
Yeah.
So we get through that. They go on their little mission. Naruto can't control his four-tail thing. Is getting crazy. He's like, oh my god, he's killing people, blah, blah, blah. They eventually get him back. He was like, what was all that training with Jiraiya for? Is Jiraiya dead yet? No, right?
No, not at this point.
No, not yet.
Okay, all right, cool.
Spoiler! I'm just kidding.
We already covered it.
We get that nigga got murked. He didn't get murdered. He
got jumped.
He's actually 6 niggas is the meme, yes.
The greatest. I think that's one of the best anime memes ever.
It is.
Top 5.
Yeah.
It's one of the best. I love a show that you can just meme the shit out of because it's very easy to follow. It isn't like some deeper plot where people can get offended. It's just, he's actually 6 niggas. Anyway, they go to try to find there's some other shit with Kabuto and all this other stuff that I'm not going to really worry about right now because it's not really relevant to the arc that we're talking about today. So they find Sasuke. They're like, oh my god, Sasuke, come back to the group. Oh my god, yeah. And Sasuke's like, no, bitch. We'll never go back to the group. I'm my own man. You don't see how strong I'm becoming? You don't see the new fit that I got? You know what I'm saying? You don't see now Orochimaru is teaching me things and Kakashi just wants to teach me how to be second nigga to you. So I'm the lead nigga here. So I feel like I'm in AEW and you in WWE, but I'm the lead nigga in AEW now. Like, it's kind of like that thing.
I'm the lead nigga in AEW.
John Moxley, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I could never be bigger than Roman Reigns in WWE, so I had to join my own company and be my own nigga. So he does that, and he's actually pretty strong now. He's clearly leveled up in a way. It's like meeting
he be cooking.
Yeah, it's like meeting your rival in the original Pokemon games on the bridge in what's it called?
Like Cerulean City or something?
Cerulean City. And it's like, nigga, where'd you get all this shit? I went through the same cave you went through. None of them niggas in there. Trust me. And they meet you on the bridge and you're none the wiser because this is the first time you're playing the game. So you're walking in the game like, let me go explore the city. Wrong. Niggas on the bridge. Whoop your ass before you even get to the fucking gym. So that's Sasuke. Sasuke's a real, beat your ass at Victory Road before you have to get to the championship type nigga. So, Sasuke talks to the Nine Tails and essentially is like, Nine Tails like, yo, don't kill him. He's just a boy. You know what I'm saying? And,
I'm just mad that this isn't the gay love story that it was meant to be.
This has been the thing for the last 25 years.
It's
bro, they should have
30
this the gay love story it was meant to be. Like, these niggas should have just kissed at the end, bro. Like,
they kissed at the beginning. Like,
Sakura trying to trick herself with like, maybe I do love Naruto. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, that was the worst part. Hey, shout out to Naruto for standing firm. He was like, you don't really love me.
Yeah.
he was like,
I made you
lonely right now.
I made you dirt balls. Don't you love my dirt balls? Like, I made you shit balls to replenish your health. Anyway, they don't get back Sasuke, obviously. Sasuke is like, fuck y'all niggas. And they got to go back to their city, and Naruto's like, I'm so weak, I got to get stronger because Shonen and shit like that. So we get to the current arc, the Akatsuki Suppression mission arc, which is half a training arc for Naruto and half a coming of age story for Shikamaru. Depending on how you want to look at it. What are your overall thoughts on this arc? Let's talk about this arc and overall thoughts. First half for me was very shaky. Second half kind of picked up, but then the ending kind of also, I have thoughts on the ending because I was just like, really? Just like that? Just 2 episodes? Just bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. But what's your kind of like overall take on this arc, rewatching it for this episode?
Solid C.
AD?
I'll give it a C+ to a B.
Okay. It's clearly not top 5 Naruto arc. Am I saying this right?
No,
not
at all.
But it's one of my favorite.
This is nothing
arcs.
like Pain, bro.
It's one of my like more favorite arcs, and not like it's not like Pain. It's not like the.
It's a sneaky favorite.
Mission. Yeah.
It's
mostly because of Shikamaru being one of my favorite.
This is a legit hear me out. This is a hear me out arc.
I like Shikamaru a lot. He's probably one of my favorite characters. He's truly evolved in this arc from where he was in the original Naruto series. Because original Naruto series, he's a lazy bum who's just not all right. Bum is kind of a stretch. He's lazy. He doesn't feel like he's being challenged, so he doesn't necessarily try. But he's incredibly strong. He's the only one who essentially passed the Shonen exams to become the proper. What rank is he now?
Chunin.
Oh, there we go. Duh.
But so he's a Jonin now in Shippuden.
There you go. See, now we're talking. So he gets to go on the mission with the old niggas and really show them out.
He's a co-captain now. He can lead his own little squad.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. How is he in Boruto? Is he still alive in Boruto?
He's the Hokage in Boruto.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, if something happens where Naruto isn't there anymore and he takes over, he becomes the Hokage.
You know what? Not surprised. This nigga Naruto never felt very reliable, in my opinion anyway, to be able to run an entire village. Like, I wouldn't trust him, but, maybe Metro does. But Akatsuki strikes. Let's see. So, the Akatsuki show up. This is, again, and there are 2 members of Akatsuki. I guess there are 2 new members. Hidan and Kakazu. Because I guess they beat up the puppet nigga. So they replaced him with the quickness. What are your thoughts on that arc? The puppet dude.
Oh, Sasori and Deidara. They're not bad. I like the story that they try to tie in with like some of the elders and like trying to do a little bit more world building with the Sand Nation or whatever. That was pretty cool. I'm not upset at that.
Hidan and Kakazu, you would think they were,
I like their dynamic.
Agent J and Agent K or whatever it is in fucking Men in Black. You would think it was Will Smith and fucking what's his
Tommy
name?
Lee Jones.
Yeah, there we go. You would think it was those niggas the way they, Hidan's like, I make this look good. You know what I'm saying? Check out my religion. And Kakazu's like, yo, let's get to the bread. Let's get thing.
Hey, shout out to Kakazu. They straight hired Kakazu. It was just like, hey, bro, just get money. That's all we want you to do. He was on his money Mitch shit. He was just like, hey, get to the chicken. That's all we want you to do.
You think they properly like interviewed him and went through an entire process to like really recruit him? It's like, we need a get money person. So we need a couple candidates actually. And I need to know how you're getting money. I need to know how you will make a profit for us, find the necessary funds. And he's like, listen, a couple people got a couple bounties. The quickest way to make bread is to kill people. It's like, it's Akatsuki. That's what we do. You don't have to just kill them and burn the bodies. You can actually submit the bodies to a proper source in order to receive funds for it. And everyone's like, oh, okay. This guy's been getting money for a while. Let's hire him. So Hidan and Kakazu are here, and they're chasing after the two-tail Jinchuruki, and they managed to grab her. Boy, they did. Grab her, steal her, take her entire thing, steal the essence. They're like, that was easier than I thought. You know what I'm saying? How many of these they have at this point?
Just those. Well, they have 2 at the moment.
Yeah, they got Gara.
They're going in order, low key.
Really? Oh, that's kind of whack. I guess fair because 9 tails. He was like, all right, let's do it one by one. You know what I'm saying? We're just a 3. So they do that. They stop by a temple to kill a monk, just off the string. And
it was just like, he was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
It's like, you smelled that? He done? He's like, nah. He was like, nigga, sound like money over there. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. Something. Hey, Krillin, what's up, nigga? So the land of fire, and they kill the monk, and they, like I said in our group chat, the way they carry him wear him like a Jansport. You know,
bro, it was just carrying his body like it was just a briefcase. It was like, man, slake that over the shoulder, got the little, got the bum bag, bro.
They reach the station. They submit the body. The bounty's 5 million. The bounty. They get the bounty, and show the corpse as proof. So after they finally, the two tails, word gets back to the land of Leaf. That the Akatsuki going around killing niggas. So let's get the jump on them. So they send out, a couple squads in order to do that, to various, I guess, bounty places. I don't know. The plan didn't seem. I would have tried to figure out where they were, but I guess you cover all bases. But now, I don't know. The plan didn't really seem. It wasn't really one of the best plans to really figure this shit out. Going in with no information, let's just capture them. Didn't seem like there was a lot of intel done on the Akatsuki before they decide let's tussle with the Akatsuki. So you do that at the bounty station. So I'm skipping past Naruto's training for right now. We'll get back to Naruto's training because it is to be honest, it's just a training arc.
Also, quick sidebar. They also had a few other tail beasts. They had the 5 and the 7 tails. Before this point, so they had like
look at that, look at them getting it done. You know what I'm saying?
That's a real Katsuki style.
Absolutely. So
Zoom meetings and everything.
Asuma's group is the one that gets the jump on them. Shout out to Asuma, who really, to be honest with you, I cared very little about before this arc. He was the leader of Team 10, a team that I also don't care much about. To be honest with you,
bro, they not getting to it outside of Shikamaru.
Yeah, I mean, Shikamaru was
cool. Like he had it.
Listen, and Choji, they did. They legit. They were there for the vibes. They were aura farming with little aura.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you really farm without the aura?
They were there. They were like.
Well, what's your thoughts on
piggybacking?
AD, what's your thoughts on Ino and Choji?
Here's the thing.
Here.
Like,
talk about it.
Ino is one thing, right? She's supposed to be Sakura's rival, but she really be in the background.
She's a girl in this series, and girls other than Lady Tsunade, who they low key like, I guess neuter too by making her the fucking Hokage, and she's just like filing papers and doing other and healing niggas, and that's really it.
She can't go gambling no more,
Yeah, she can't do anything cool anymore. It's like, no, get behind the desk, like fuck out of here.
The low key, the Hokage was her rehab program.
So there isn't much, strength of a woman kind of thing here. Yeah. So Ino doesn't really help this at all.
But like Choji is a different story because he does have like a major moment in the Sasuke retrieval mission with Shikamaru and Naruto. So like I give him a little bit more, but even in this arc, he's still more of a background character. Though this does come full circle for him in the actual final war in Naruto. So
of course,
there's that. So
absolutely,
I like him.
Shout out to Choji for being a fat nigga, but not liking to be called fat.
If Choji was an MHA character, who would he be? Like in Class 1A, if he was in Class 1A, who would he be?
Oh, damn, I was gonna call him Fat Gum, but like
no, not in Class 1A. You're not just gonna compare him to a fat nigga as well. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying though. Like that's his thing. I'm like, he's like, shit, I'm fat, and I could get,
What's his name? Sugar Rush nigga.
Sugar Rush. All right, see,
yeah, that's him.
Then I already know where to rank him in terms of importance.
Nah, Sugar Rush is low key perfect because they rank the exact same.
Yeah, Sugar Rush gets a moment in the last arc, but it's literally a moment.
That's how Choji's was. And Choji's is, I mean, it was a little bit more, it was a step up of a moment. Like, it's like that. It's like half a step up of a moment. It's like a moment in a couple more seconds.
He's not like Tenya Ida, right? Like, he's not.
No.
Okay. All right. It is what it is.
Got more sauce in him.
I would say Kiba is like Ida.
Ooh, okay. I could see that. So Asuma's team gets the jump on Hidan. And one of my favorite things with, Kakuzu is like, I'm not getting involved. Fight these niggas on your own. And he's just like, come on, man. But my thing is that there's two members of Akatsuki. Yes, you're fighting one, but you're not taking into account the other one. Like, we trying to kill the Akatsuki, not kill one Akatsuki. This ain't a fucking gauntlet. This ain't a fucking, arcade.
We need to talk about how these niggas try to hide beforehand at the collection offices, and they're like, they sent the note out. I was like, they're going to the collection office. His bounty is worth 30 million. Then all the ninjas pop up and they start hiding around the buildings. Felt like the Beanie Siegel feel it in the air while the FBI was just surrounding the house. Like, it was so funny. They just jumping into trash cans. They try to like fake be mysterious.
Yeah,
trying to be actual ninjas.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, this would be the only like ninja-y, part of this real show, other than I guess jitsus and shitsus and all types of other stuff like that. But they try to get the jump on him, and they actually do pretty well, to be honest with you. They don't do bad. You know what I'm saying? Shikamaru, real MVP right here. Coming off he is a, well, I'd say, if I could equate this in AD terms, he's by far the Jalen Johnson of the group. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to call him TJ McConnell.
Well, I mean, that's also true. That's also true.
That's
but I wanted to. TJ McConnell was great. Nigga almost won the game 7 for them until he didn't. But he's an annoying nigga. So he might be TJ McConnell. Hidan is getting absolutely annoyed by Shikamaru because of the shadow bind and all of his powers is just really, really annoying him. We get to the point. I think I kind of forget what happens here.
He gets the bind. They stab him in his vitals.
Yeah, but then they forget
he's immortal.
He's immortal. Oh God, I was like, he's immortal. How do we kill it?
That's also the
he-
best part about that duo is like you
Sure.
got the nigga that gets money, and you know you if you need to get something done, somebody gonna get killed anyway because you can't kill him. He
Mhm.
got like spoiler, he got 5 hearts. Kakuzu got 5 hearts,
You
but
don't
he
have to
just wants
spoil
the
it. This
money.
is the arc we're talking about.
I mean, you right, but like they're just niggas who can't die for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or very hard.
I
to
mean,
kill.
even
One
even
of them can
Kakuzu-
die, and the other is very hard to kill. Like,
Nah, even Kakuzu said he was just, I hate this nigga, but he's the only one of my partners that legit is beneficial to me because he can't die. All my other partners die.
Yeah, so it is what it is. But it was given the energy of if I could have killed it myself, I would have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was just like, listen, I can't kill this nigga, and one day I'll try to.
Yeah, and I think that's why they put him with me because fake. They be sensing the bloodlust I have for all my other partners. Either way, Asuma gets involved, and he gets locked into the bind that Hidan has, which essentially like, hey, I stand in this thing, and if I stab myself, you'll feel the bite. You know, if I ingest your blood, you'll feel the damage. So it doesn't really go all that well for Asuma. I mean, he tries to. They do their best to like kind of like fake it out. You know what I'm saying? Shikamaru is pretty exhausted from using all of his powers and really carrying this entire team. Because the other two niggas I can't vouch for at all. But Asuma gets stabbed. I mean, Hidan gets stabbed, and Asuma also, I guess, gets stabbed and due to the powers. And once the other Team 10, like, if Ino and Shoji pulled up, I don't know if I'm running away, but I guess you got to. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it's 5 of them. So Hidan and Kakuzu retreat.
Well, they were the only reason why they retreated because they was about to put the beatings on the rest of them.
Oh yeah, because they got the alert from Pain.
Yeah, they got the Google,
Pain was
Google
like,
alert.
Yeah, Pain was like, nigga, hey, Zoom meeting, 30 minutes. So let's get it.
Sent them a Teams call. Hey,
You
put it in a Teams chat. It was just like, hey, man, quit the bullshit. We got to talk.
We locking up the 2 tails. We captured the 3 tails, and we locking them up too. So hurry the fuck up. Ding ding ding. So one of them, and so everyone's escaped and leave Asuma to pretty much die in front of them. Let's talk about Asuma's death and how
hilarious it is.
Yeah, kind of. It's pretty funny.
His death was full of backhanded compliments and one last cigarette toke. He went out like
a
grumpy uncle.
Hey man, listen, I don't usually trust niggas with just the beard and no mustache. That's usually a cry for help for me. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Will Smith do it. Seen what happened there. Seen a couple of niggas do it. It's low-key a very like Dominican baseball kind of thing.
Shout out
to your people. But the beard with no mustache combo is like, as the kids would say, it's frying me. But so they sit there and die. Final words to everybody. What was it? His final words to Ino was,
don't lose to Sakura.
Try harder to become a main character. You're not really doing much. Final word to Choji was, man, you could stand to lose a couple pounds. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
He said you're pre-diabetic. Look into it.
Yeah. Check it out. Medicaid something. And then he said Shikamaru was like, nigga, hand me a cigarette, nigga.
This shit feels like a parody. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Final word, like it felt like this felt like a redub or like someone, like his final words felt like someone redid it on YouTube.
Look at how what's his name? What's my man's name from Demon Slayer? Ryogoku. or Ryan. I forget. You know, the flaming ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how he died and how like painful and terrorizing. You know, he had final words and stuff like that, and they go back, flashback in memories, and everyone's crying and shit like that. And niggas was crying here, but it's not like we're not crying because I'm just like, bro, this is nigga really like smoke a cigarette when he died. So, you know what I'm saying? Team 10 down their leader. The Akatsuki go back to their group. Team 10 got to go back home, and everyone got to figure out that Asuma's dead, and they set up the funeral. And, you know, everyone's pretty upset, pretty sad, but Shikamaru's, you know, also pretty upset. He's trying to hold it in. He's trying to be a real one. He's just, you know, trying to play.
This episode is the best episode out the batch.
Oh, it's great. It's fucking fantastic. Great animation.
It's the best episode out the batch.
Great emotional weight to it. Just great overall for the development of Shikamaru. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in anime, somebody may have to die for you to get character development, unless you're MHA, which we expertly do not kill niggas and still develop characters. Is how we do that.
Yeah.
There's also the fact that like he's a side character getting this development, like a whole arc dedicated to him. Meanwhile, Naruto in the background training.
Let's talk about Naruto and this bullshit training. Naruto gets told, and this is what we took so long to get the Rasengan, and Kakashi pulls up and was like, "Actually, nigga, Rasengan is actually not even that tough."
Hey, he flexed on that nigga so crazy. He's like, Naruto, watch this.
I can do the Rasengan. I was like, bro, I felt like we could have used this before. You know, but he's like, I don't really use it because it's not even really that tough, to be honest with you.
He said my shit ain't there. You know, listen, he was like, ain't really. I got some other weapons in the bag, you know.
Actually, first of all, I could do it by myself. I don't need no fucking shadow clones to pull this shit off. That's the part that really be blowing me about this fucking entire thing, bro. Because he learns these moves, and he has to use shadow clones to really do the moves. And I be like, this shit look whack.
Mm-hmm.
It don't look whack to you? Like
he can't just like on a dime just do like, you know, just pull it up.
That's the thing, like
niggas poking at a fucking.
That's why everybody calls Naruto like, bro, he's not that bright. He can figure it out in his own way, but only he could figure it out. Like,
nah, that's why, bro. He got a handicap. You got three niggas. It's like three niggas cat clawing at a chakra ball.
Yeah, just so he can pull off the move.
Then he got to set up another play so he has enough time to do it.
It's rough, man. I get it. It's his own Naruto way, but then it's also like, bro, this shit look.
Yeah, it look lame. It just looks
bad.
It visually looks whack.
This is like the beginning of Dragon Ball Z where Piccolo has to charge the special beam cannon.
Of course.
And like, you know, Goku got to distract Raditz. Like, you got to do that every time, dog. Like, nah, bro.
I'm not
very inefficient.
I'm not a fan. Either way, they tell him like, yo, you need to upgrade your Rasengan and include your little wind breathing. I don't know what they call it anymore.
Oh yeah.
But, hey, hold on. My thing is once again, these be the moments that be pissing me off. They keep bringing up this nigga's dad and not telling him, like, nigga,
of course, fourth Hokage. You could be stronger than the fourth Hokage. Fourth Hokage? I'm like, nigga, you've never seen the fourth Hokage. Like, what are you praising this man for? I guess because you've heard stories, but no one is telling you that this is your dad. This is the worst kept story. I said this in the previous episode. This shit is like the fucking John Redcorn and Joseph shit in King of the Hill. It's like, why are we not telling this nigga that this is his dad? Why are we continuing with this ploy? Do we think that Naruto was going to run away at this point? I mean, he might. I don't know. Whatever. At this point, you know, kids. But it's blown. I agree. It's blowing mine. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, the fourth Hokage. Oh yeah, fourth Hokage. I would love to become like the fourth Hokage. And he don't know who the fourth Hokage is.
I remember back when this was first coming out. And they keep talking about who the fourth Hokage is. And they were like, you know, it's black and white. So there are silhouettes of people in the Akatsuki, Pain being one of them. I think Obito being another one of them, and you see all these different silhouettes. And a lot of the discussion back then was like, is the fourth Hokage still alive? Is one of these people Naruto's dad? Just because they got spiky hair or whatever. So it was a lot of mystery and intrigue about who the fourth Hokage could be. It most likely was Naruto's dad, but people just didn't know. It's that type of discussion that was going on.
So even at this point, we don't know that it's Naruto's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like there are people in the show,
but they know the show knows. Yeah,
they know who Naruto's dad is, especially Jiraiya. That's his low-key grandfather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nobody else really talked to this nigga, sat him down, and was like, "Hey, so about your pops, right?"
Hey man, I'm not a fan. Either way, they tell Naruto, "You better listen, man. You're not joining this mission to beat up Akatsuki niggas until you figure this insanely hard thing out in 24 hours. So she's like, I guess I got 24 hours to figure it out. Spoiler, he finished it. He figures it out. But Team 10, now with Kakashi in the fold. Kakashi pulls up with Team 10. He was like, oh, I'll substitute teach them. And so it's Team 10, it's Kakashi, Shikamaru, Joji. Pulls up because they figure out where the Akatsuki gonna be. So they pull up. Go ahead.
What did Ino and Choji pull up for?
Ino pulled up for the reconnaissance. Like she used a hawk or something to figure out exactly where they were. Choji was there for like muscle.
Oh, but once again, after she did her little eagle eye hawk thing.
Yeah, no, she just
even when Choji attempted to jump into the battle, they're like, "Nah, nigga, get your ass back."
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
They got punched. They got punched more than what they actually did.
Yeah, shit was actually going south for them for a hot second. Like Akuzo was finna choke both of them out. Kakashi running away from Hidan like in a fight, and
Kakashi low key. He's been getting the aura has been slipping away arc by arc. To be honest,
here's the thing. I'll say about Kakashi. People, how people would compare like him to Gojo, and like he's the new Gojo or whatever like that.
Yeah, like Gojo's the new him.
Yeah. But I would say like this is the type of character that I appreciate because he knows that he's not the strongest, but people like revere him because he's technically smart. But he knows like shit. Naruto got more chakra than me. I got this Sharingan that drains my power. I can only do so much with it. So let me figure out like the best course of action. And him along with Shikamaru figuring out like the strategy, what they can come up with, how Kakashi can like, stay hidden for so long and then get the jump on Kakuzu to take out one of the hearts to allow them to figure out what else to do, the next steps. Like he's a MVP player, bro. Like he gets shit done no matter what. Even if he's weak, he still gets shit done.
What's his NBA equivalent?
His NBA equivalent?
Is he like Kyrie? Is he like Kyrie?
Nah, Chris Paul.
Yeah, I was about to say, but somewhere between Kyrie, Chris Paul, and like, Mike Conley, like somewhere in between them, like just old niggas that can get shit done when they get on the court.
He's a vet that you can trust on the court.
Okay, all right. Still put up numbers. Who
at one time that we don't get to see. So it's like for young NBA fans, it's like that's why I say he's Chris Paul because it's just like. You ask any young NBA fan, like Chris Paul is just this old point guard who gets assists and, is just on the court. But like for older NBA fans, we know that at one moment in time, like Chris Paul was an absolute dog.
Got skills, get buckets.
Yeah, all these things. That's how it is with Kakashi. Like, they always revere him as some guy that did all these things and was this good and this and that. But like the version that we see now, we're kind of just like,
it's just the kids catching up to him, like
nigga, smell like French fries. But he goes up against Kakuzu. I mean, he's having a hard time. He's not killing this nigga with multiple hearts. So he's having a good time. They managed to complete the plan. So Shikamaru's plan was essentially to separate them both, and then essentially booby trap them. So you steal the blood away from Kakuzu to be able to trick Hidan to be using his blood to actually stop him, and it works for a while. Shikamaru, MVP of this arc, really came in with a plan, executed the plan, managed to kill an entire, Akatsuki member by himself. You know what I'm saying? With relative ease. Niggas was going to help him. He was like, yo, go help him. So they're going to go help him. It's like, this nigga never needed your help. Fucking Sasuke and Sai? Sakura and Sai? Nigga, relax.
Bro, he come walking out the woods with a deer.
Like, yeah. What was that deer about? Let's talk about that deer.
He was just having a brother nature moment,
I thought they were about to jump him. I was like, well,
I thought he was gonna be like, these are some man like flesh eating deer or carnivore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, what's this deer about?
We just figure out. He's like, no, this only my clan's allowed in this forest, so we're always gonna be watching you.
I'd say that was, spiritual moment. He had to, have the last cigarette in the afterlife with Asuma.
Yeah,
hey, what kind of cigarettes y'all think Asuma smokes?
Marlboro.
Okay.
You think Marlboro? I think low key. I think he was it? What's the American Spirits? I think American Spirits kind of nigga.
AD, have you ever smoked a cigarette?
Hell no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not I feel like Jamal has.
I absolutely have smoked a cigarette before.
Do you feel as cool as Asuma? do you feel as have you ever felt as cool as Shikamaru in this moment, knowing he's smoking a cigarette even though he don't smoke cigarettes?
Nah, never.
Okay, all right.
It's funny because he does pick up the habit, when he gets older.
I don't think people understand that head high that cigarettes give you sucks. I just feel lightheaded and dizzy. It's just bad. It's bad juju.
You know what? Cigarettes back in the day in Metal Gear Solid games, it used to take out your health. That's why I really don't smoke. You would smoke it to be like Solid Snake, but it would slowly take away your health. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. All right, don't smoke.
That's a nice little add to a game.
Nice little. Oh, it's ridiculous, but it's still, you know what I'm saying. So Shikamaru, he uses all his explosive tags to really blow the shit out of Hidan. Like Hidan didn't stand a chance, nigga. This nigga cooked him. You know what I'm saying? Called ISO, cooked him. You know what I'm saying? Put his body in a ditch and then blew up the ditch. I loved it. You know what I'm saying? It's very like, listen, you killed my mans, now you gotta die.
I gotta kill you.
Yeah, essentially. And he doesn't. And I know you're immortal, but guess what? You pretty much dead. To be honest with you, nigga. Like you in a you buried in a hole. You know what I'm saying? And no one will find you, unless they use your Google alert thing. Then we go back to what's my man's
Kakuzu.
name?
Them fighting Kakuzu.
And Kakuzu's really doing
like you said.
It
was like 5 episodes of them fighting for their damn life, and then 2 episodes of like, all right, Hidan's dead, and then it's like, okay, Naruto, you take over. Boom, Kakuzu's dead, and you're like, oh, it was that easy.
With the illest move ever. They could use the move that he's been learning, I guess, this entire arc, and it pierces every cell of his body. I was like, all right, they did a lot here.
Destroys his chakra nature. He can't use chakra anymore. And that nigga, he created a goddamn nuke. It was like, what is it? The atomic bomb versus coughing baby. Like that's what, that's what this was.
Kakuzu jumped in the air. He was like, I'm gonna dodge this bitch. And Naruto was actually like, nigga, I am also in the air.
He said, psych.
Yeah. And then Kakashi's sitting there like, Naruto has surpassed me. He might be even greater than I am. And it's like, yeah, nigga, it ain't called Kakashi Shippuden, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. So either
got the
way,
silhouette of the 4th,
Yeah. But Kakashi got the kill, you know what I'm saying? Stabbed his heart. You know what I'm saying? He got the kill.
Kakashi got 2 hearts.
Like W Kakashi. W Kakashi.
Yeah.
We all came out great. We all did our part, you know what I'm saying? And Chino and Oji, just Chino and Oji, and Choji. Just there for vibes. Also witnessed it.
Just like Sai, just like Sakura.
Yeah, essentially. So everyone returns back.
Even my boy Yamoto got something in.
Absolutely. They return to the village. They take the body. They don't send the body to the bounty like I would have done secretly. I was like, how much can I get for this nigga?
Oh, that's definitely a few bands right
there. Yeah, right there.
You know, you would have been up.
But they take him back to the village to research his body seeing if there's any Akatsuki clues they can get from this nigga's dead body. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, bro. Okay. I did watch the next episode, like episode 89, just because I was like, okay, like this is
incomplete.
Because that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was just like, this isn't proper finish. So they get back, you know what I'm saying, examining Kakuzu's corpse, and they tell him like, oh my god, you know, this works like this,
Naruto should never use that again.
Yeah, Naruto should never use it again.
I was like,
come on,
fun police.
We just spent the whole arc doing this shit, bro. Like, what the fuck do you mean he can't use it again? And it was like, I gotta become more powerful to beat Sasuke. Meanwhile, Sasuke out here killing niggas, you know, killing dummies, in front of Orochimaru, and Orochimaru is like, yes, you know, these gangs are killing each other, and then when all these gangs kill each other, we'll sweep in and become the biggest gang ever. So Orochimaru is really you know, trying to plot to do some things.
Yeah, he getting his group of child soldiers.
Yeah. Little weirdos. Those are a group of weirdos. He's like, you will actually become leader of Team 11. Orochimaru team. So yeah, I mean, that's how the arc ends. It is I would say yes, it's a C arc. It's definitely a C arc. It's a
solid C.
It's a solid C.
Strong 73%.
But good things happen here. If you're a Shikamaru fan, this is for you. This is absolutely for you. This nigga is awesome in this arc. If you're a Naruto fan, to be honest with you, this is very par of the course. It doesn't stop here. He continues to power up. We already talked about Pain, Assault arc, and all the other stuff like that. He gets all types of new fun shit that he gets to be able to do damn near every arc after this. Every arc where he has to level up, he gets some fun shit he has to do. And so this is very par for the course. If you're a Kakashi fan, hey, you know, he was there. He's not dead. If you're an Asuma fan, man, well, hey man,
lost the
somebody somebody had to die. You know what I'm saying? But
somebody got to die.
You know, we still got the Akatsuki. If you had the score between the Akatsuki and everyone else, is Akatsuki still up? Technically, they're still up, right?
They're still up.
Sure,
they're still up.
They're still up because all the main niggas are still alive.
Yeah, and they got the all the tails. They got all them tails yet. So you know, they're still up right now. The score is still Akatsuki leading, but you know, at some point in the future,
they're like 2-1 in the series right now.
There you go. So at some point, we got, you know, to make things shakes for the good guys, but it's actually going to get even worse. With that said, thank you guys for tuning in to the Summer at Comment House recap of Naruto Shippuden's Akatsuki Suppression mission arc. Of course, you can always watch it. I'm sure people who have think this grew up in Naruto as a kid. Wasn't me though, unfortunately. But you can do that. The next, what we talking about next? I forgot how I pronounce it.
Frieren?
Frieren. There we go. Frieren. We're talking about Frieren next. I've never seen it. AD, you've seen it, yes?
Yes.
Jamal, you've seen it, yes?
No.
Oh, okay. AD says gas, so I'm going to believe him. And I also saw people like cosplaying it, so I was like, okay, you know, it's got to be good if people are cosplaying this shit.
Nah, once it hits the black cosplay scene, I'll start tapping in the shit.
Yeah, for sure. So we're doing that next. It was a runner-up for essentially Anime of the Year at the Anime Awards earlier this year. So we have to see for ourselves, like, was this really the winner, or was it really Solo Leveling, nigga? So we're gonna talk about that next time. Make sure you guys catch up with that series. We're almost at the end. I would also implore you guys, as I got you, AD and Jamal here. The last thing that we're covering is Dragon Ball's Red Ribbon Saga. It is long. So if you want to start reading it, if you want to start watching it, I suggest you start doing that from now because it is long. But it's fun, obviously. It's Dragon Ball. It is what it is. It's adventure. With that said, thank you guys for tuning in. Follow us at The Lookout on RNC Radio, anywhere you listen to podcasts, and Lookout on RNC Radio, wherever you do socials and shit. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next time. Take care.